Sometime way back in 2001, around 3 years after we had started, I was asked this question with regards to what my feelings were on certain subjects. And I made it abundantly clear then, and as I am repeating right now, both me personally and the company per se, corporate wise, has no interest in 3 particular subjects, and this needs to be reiterated and re-established over and over again. Whatever you may hear out there, hear it now, right from me per se, from the horse's mouth. The reality is, from the very instant we began this till today, we have no interest in politics, nor sex, nor religion. These 3 subject matter are something that we leave totally to each individual to decide and act as he or she pleases. I do, and have on many occasions have repeated my belief in God per se, but my belief in God to me is a universal one. I believe in all religions, I believe in all paths that can reach the same goal. I do not need or seek to profess any desire of my own in this regard. During the zone, certain practices and processes were developed and were basically put into place. None of these have religion in its base or in its purpose. I have repeated then, as I repeat now, that all of the practices that were carried out during the zone and during any other training of ours is non-religious, non-political, and non-sexual in nature. They are targeted on improving the mind, on improving focus, on improving your productivity, on your efficiency, on your effectivity. They are targeted on you being successful as a person. So, ultimately, all training revolves around the first part of rhythm, raising yourself. One of the more controversial areas, we always have controversial trainings and we keep evolving and changing and developing them as we get feedback, has been this concept of circumambulation. And circumambulation is something that is practiced in many religions across the world, and I have just written a little article on this to explain its background, and it's please do read it. But ultimately, circumambulation is just something. When I invite people to the zone, I am sharing my experiences, not my religious opinions or my religious know-how, but my physical experiences in this world, on how I have improved myself mentally and otherwise. And among the practices that I chose to practice myself came from many different sources. And circumambulation helped, or what I refer to as pradakshina in Sanskrit, helps improve that. Its state of mind, a mental peace, a focus, a development of memory power. This is what it's structured to do, nothing else. Let me repeat again, I respect all religions as I see them all as having good in them. I see every religion having good in its purpose, and I respect God in all forms. And I have absolutely no desire to profess, preach, or persuade anyone to any particular religious dogma. I would like to reiterate again that my only purpose in doing this has been for personal growth and nothing else. And every practice that I ever have talked about, shared, or even for that matter arbitrated or mentored you on, these have always been about improving the mind. Your personal relationship with the Lord is exactly that, personal, and it cannot and should not come from anything that I have said, done, or acted upon. So, please let us be very clear on this, because I am not going to repeat this every single time. We are ultimately a business, and that's our focus. We are in the world of business, and business is mainly what you are here to achieve. But in the process, if we become more compassionate, more caring, and we can develop the concept of bringing this world together, then that to me is a bonus. So to you, my brothers and sisters in QNet, I say unto you, may we progress on this path together as brothers and sisters. Let not misunderstanding come between us. Whatever your personal preferences are, I respect them, I honor them, I support them. And so, this is a message to all those who have not understood this previously. Let us first raise ourselves. Let us raise ourselves physically. Let's raise ourselves financially. Let's be successful. And that is my first and only focus. And that will always remain so.